Hi students, I am Dr. S. Devappriya who conducts local advanced level English medium physics classes. I have experience more than 25 years. You can see about me when you visit my website. That is Dr. Devappriya physics class website. But normally you can Google. How to Google is you Google it, typing A level, that means capital A, capital L, physics by Dr. S. Devappriya. Devappriya is double P-R-I-Y-A. Anyhow, you can see it on the screen. Now I would like to tell you about my classes. I conduct physical classes as well as online classes. Physical classes are at Dehiwala, Panadura and Kaludara. Then one thing is to be told now, we have a good lab for physics, or in other words, physics lab is at Kaludara. That is very good situation for the students who are doing A-level physics in English medium, mainly as private candidates, because they don't have that facility to do the practicals. Then you can join for my practical classes. That means in our lab you can perform the practicals. Now we'll consider about other classes. Now firstly, I will tell about my online classes. This online class for 2027 students is on Thursday from 3:15 to 6:15 p.m. Again, from 3:15 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. on Thursday. I have a good experience of teaching physics in English medium for a long time. Actually, as I told, visit my website and see the comments of my past students. From there you can understand about the class. First I'll tell you about the online class. I call the students these weeks to join with this 2027 physics class. Directly we'll go to the syllabus. It consists of 11 sections. Mainly units and dimension, first one. There you get to learn about instruments also. Second one, mechanics. Third one, waves, oscillations, then sound. And second part of that is optics. Optics is light. Then fourth one is thermal physics. In other words, heat. Then you get fields. Fifth one is gravitational field. Then you get magnetic field. Then you get electric fields. Current, electricity, that is another full section. After that, properties of matter, matter and radiation, and electronics. Those are the sections. Now we'll directly consider about the paper. The paper consists of mainly two sections. Multiple choice questions. There are 50 questions are there. Each question carries only 1 mark. Then 50 questions is getting 50 marks. That is half of this paper. So that is the situation is MCQs are very, very important for physics paper. And other MCQs in the other papers are also the same. If there are 50 questions and you are getting half of the paper's mark, that paper marks, it is very important. When you come to the second one, that is second part, first 4 questions are called structured essay question. There are 4 questions. Those are compulsory questions based on mainly practicals. In our syllabus, there are 42 practicals now. As I told, students can perform that in our lab if you want. And the other thing is, second part of the second paper, that is B part second section, that has essay questions. Essay questions, normally one mechanics question comes, after that sound or light question comes, after that you get one field question, out of 3 only one field question, then properties of matter. After that there are 2 separate questions, but you can answer for one part only. In those questions, one particular question you are getting current, electricity or electronics. Then you can answer for either current electricity question or electronic question. Other thing is concerned thermal physics question, that is heat question, or matter and radiation question. That is how normal paper comes. When you start to study physics, you have to work from the beginning in a proper manner. And the guidance is needed. Guidance is normally, I'm asking students to do certain questions within a week. So you have to do the tunes. I'm giving lot of questions in the tunes. As example, I do again lot of questions within the class. After that we go for past papers. When one section is over, we go to the other section. My main idea to finish the syllabus at least 1 month before. Sometimes students think it is better to finish it 6 months before or 3 months before, that's up to you. But anyhow, remember my classes, normally I finish at least 5 or 6 weeks before the exam. You can't remember this stuff or these things for a longer period. We have paper classes also. For each batch, we have separate paper classes. And those things can be understood when you come to my classes online or physically. The next thing I want to explain is how we cover the syllabus. Normally physics is having a very long syllabus. We normally call vast syllabus. And it takes time to cover. So therefore, last year starts when 2026 students are doing the exam, A-level exam. From that vacation, we start special classes in the morning. So therefore, I do the same class 2 or 3 days because all the students can't come or participate in the morning. It's a separate day. So you go for biology, you go for chemistry, you go for ICT, and you go for combined maths. So according to that, we'll discuss and have 2 or 3 days for that. Online classes now I'm going to consider. Online classes, when I explain, you can grab properly. And you can ask question from me at the same time. Normally, I'm requesting you to send me WhatsApp message while I'm doing the class. Normally, always the phone is in me, so then I'll answer for your question, your doubt. And another feature in my classes, you can call me at any time up to 12 o'clock in the night and ask any doubt. But you had to tell me about whether you are online student and your name. And we are giving a number later. That number you have to tell and ask the questions. Then I'll answer. That is a very good facility you are getting when it is very close to the exam. Because you don't want to wait until somebody helps you to clear your doubts. So that is a main feature in my classes. Now I'll tell how to join. Whether it is physical or online, first you better call us and after that send a WhatsApp message. Normally that number you can see on the screen, but I'll tell it, not 777 79 22 89. There is another number, not 777 70 71 61. So in that way you can join. Now I call the students to get joined with us or join us to get better, very good results. My past results for a longer period is concerned, it has lot of students, or I really, from me, many number of students got A's and B's for the physics. And most of the students get 3 A's or 2 A's, 1 B. If you come here, you have to physical classes, you have to work properly. And physical classes, I have a very specialty. That is, I don't take for any class more than 20 students. That was done from me for years. That is another method you are getting good results. Online classes also we limit. We limit according to the numbers. I will explain it later. So again I call you to come and join with my mainly online classes. These classes are for island wide. Thank you.